Alright, so I wanted to take a second in this video to give a special shout out to my sponsor, Insane Labs, for this really awesome product. For you guys who don't know, Insane Labs is energy supplement, vitamin supplement, dietary. They do all kinds of stuff from sleeping aids to diet pills, if that's your kind of thing. Me personally, I'm a Mountain Dew guy, Monster guy and stuff like that. I like energy drinks, and this is, a pretty good thing. And best of all, like supplements like this, G Fuel and all that crap, they really have this shitty powdery taste, and I've just recently learned how to get rid of that. A little cool trick of mine, so I'm gonna be making a video on that eventually. So be sure to check them out. Leave a link in the description below as always. But gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Snack127, and welcome back to another Tera PlayStation 4 video. And in today's video, I got a really interesting topic for you guys. You guys probably saw this video coming because a lot of you actually asked me about this on my last Tera upload, and that is, what is my opinion on the race and gender locking in Tera? Now, I believe there's three classes that are gender locked. I'm not quite sure. I haven't done my homework too much on this topic, so forgive me. I'm going a little bit off, just speculation straight up here. I'm not even going to lie about that, but I think it's I want to say the Gunner, the Ninja, and I don't think the new Valkyrie class is gender locked. I know there's one other class. I could have sworn it was three classes that were gender and race locked, or race locked, or something like that. I believe two of them are gender and race locked, and one is just gender locked. If I'm not mistaken. Now I was doing a stream on Neverwinter actually on the night before. Well, by the time you guys see this video, it'll probably be like 2 or 3 nights prior. But and I was talking to a couple of the guys there, and from what I know, the gender locking thing is simply for lore purposes, or at least that's what the developers are saying, which is it's understandable. It's a really cool and unique concept, something different. But here's my whole conflicting opinion on this, and I'm just going to tell you guys straight up how I feel about gender locking. Now, Terra is a really badass looking MMO, awesome looking game. I can't wait to play the shit out of it. That's a big disclaimer before I say what I'm about to say. But gender locking and race locking is probably the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard of. Period. I don't agree with it one bit, and I personally think this feature just needs to be ripped out of the fucking game. Period. That's my honest opinion about it. There is no reason. I don't care what kind of lore it is. I'm going to put it to you guys like this. The RPGs series with the best stories ever is Final Fantasy. If Final Fantasy 14 doesn't have any gender or race locked classes, no MMO on this planet has any excuse. That's my personal opinion. But I know a lot of you guys, I might be treading on some thin waters here because I know Terra has a huge fan base. Well, I'm just saying, gender locking is stupid. The reason for that is because people, and I'm going to give you guys my personal opinion. When people play MMOs, they're playing MMOs for I'm not going to say an escape, but it's like a giant cooperative RPG. It's like being in a whole nother world. It's like playing an MMO sometimes can literally be like a second job. I'm sure a lot of you diehard MMO players have come to terms with that. Like there's a lot of people. There's even some people I know that just play one specific MMO because that's literally all the work you got to do in that game. That's all you have time for. And trust me, I don't blame them because I try to play multiple MMOs at once, and it is a tedious fucking task, believe me. But the thing about MMOs is it's all about having your own lifestyle in the game and doing things your own personal way. Having your own little just escape from reality for a while. You create your character the way you want to. Whether your character is you're a design of your dream girl or man or whatever, or if your character is like a fictional version of yourself, you want that level of customization as in-depth as possible. And anyone who tries to limit that on you, that's just a bad look for the game. Me personally, I honestly think that this is going to change sometime in the future. Now, I can't guarantee that. I can't give any type of any promise, but I can't picture these developers sticking with something like that. I can't picture anybody sticking with something like that. I would before I even heard about this, I would say I couldn't even picture anybody doing this, but then again, here we are. But just because of, the type of games MMOs are, the type of experience you're supposed to get out of them and stuff like that, having gender lock and race lock classes, like race lock, okay, that I can live with. Let's say let's take the Slayers for example. Say Slayers, it was a popular practice, among the high elf clan and stuff like that. Then okay, if if a race is locked to a specific class, you can be a male or a female. That's fine, to go along with lore. That'd be a pretty cool thing. That I can understand. That would probably still annoy people to an extent, but race locking, whatever. I wouldn't care too much about that. That's just my personal opinion. But when you lock into a gender and say, a class can only be a male or a female for whatever lore reason, look, I don't care if, Johnny or Sarah was, the first person spotted in the land of Tera with a ninja knife. Big fucking deal. They can teach, Sarah can go teach Craig how to use that ninja knife, or Johnny can go teach Bethany how to use that fucking ninja knife. There's no reason whatsoever that there should be gender locking. That's just I don't know. If if any of the devs happen to see this video, please, 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 I'm begging you from the bottom of my heart, remove that shit. And especially with you guys coming to the console realm and stuff like that, that's honestly just going to piss off a lot of players. That's just my personal opinion. I'm going to play the game either way. It doesn't affect my class, so really I'm not too bent out of shape about it. But the fact that the ninja class is one of the classes that are gender locked, that's going to push a lot of people's buttons, because ninjas, rogues, anything that's around a ninja, rogue, and archer style play in MMOs, those are probably, the most popular classes I see played in most MMOs. Like, I'm pretty sure, if you play Final Fantasy 14, you see there's a lot of bards. When I play Neverwinter, I see a lot of hunter rangers and trickster rogues. I see those everywhere. It's probably the two most common DPS classes I see. In Final Fantasy 14, I even see a ton of ninjas, and when I play Skyforge, I see a lot of slayers. Those rogue style classes. That's just that's the wrong thing to gender lock, just to my opinion. But anyway, guys, feel free to leave your comments and stuff like that below. I'll also be forwarding this video to the Enmasty Twitter and to the devs, just to try and give them some type of insight. No rough criticism or any disrespect meant towards them. Like I said, I'm liking the look of their game so far. I definitely plan on playing it, but I just don't think gender locking on classes is a smart idea. If you guys agree, be sure to smash that thumbs up button for me. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tnep127, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care.